Hi ladies and gents, Lee here. One other video just to go just to preview Sunderland's trip to Ashton Gate on Saturday. The away game against Bristol City. Bristol City currently sit 15th in the Championship. They've only won one of the last six, which is a 3-2 win over Middlesbrough. They've scored 22 goals this season and also conceded 24. They seem like they're struggling this season. I don't know if it's due to the absence of Alex Scott, who went to Bournemouth for 25 million in the summer. I don't know. I haven't really took much notice of Bristol City this season, to be honest. I know Nigel Pearson was sacked after a poor run of form, if you hear from the Bristol City, and they think he was sacked unfairly. Liam Manning came in to replace him. He was Oxford manager. If you remember him, he was the MK Dons manager the season we got out of League One. Played really, really good football. He had Troy Parrott up front, Scott Twine as well, but ultimately shit himself in the playoff semi-final against Wickham and got done over. And obviously we played Wickham in the final, we got promoted. We beat us away. I think it was a season where Connor Wickham scored and Alex Neil was in charge. But he left there. I wasn't sure if he was the one that got them relegated, but I know he was struggling at the bottom, and I think he was sacked then. I don't think he was the one that took them down. Took over at Oxford in the summer, started off really well. Then obviously when Nigel Pearson got sacked, he jumped ship to Bristol City. He's a young, good coach. He's only 39-year-old, I think. He's only been in charge of the last 6 games, winning 1, drawing 2, losing 3. Last season when we played Bristol City, we won 3-2 away, thanks to 2 goals from Ellis Sims and a goal from Ross Stewart. And we drew 1-1 at home. Jack Clark scored for us, and I think they scored a last-minute penalty from Natty Wells, I think. But I had us sitting 15th in the Championship. I still think it'll be a tough game. They are a good side on paper, Bristol City, and I don't think the table really gives them, it doesn't show them in a great light. I think they are a better team than what they show. In Sunderland having won an away game in 5, so I think it might be a tough test for Sunderland. I have no idea how we're going to shape up. If I had to harbour a guess, it would be, I think, over back to the side that beat West Brom. But I think we'll keep Alex Pritchard in instead of Oshish. Maybe take Sealed out and bring Ekwar back in. I think we'll go to the 4-2-3-1 if I was having a guess. But I think we'll obviously they should see Bristol City as a way to go and kind of get ourselves a win. Get back on the winning trail away from home. Obviously kick on now, but that would be 3 wins and 3 for Mike Dodds. Which, considering when he took over a week ago, people were saying he should be nowhere near the job after his previous stint when we're in League One. But as I said on Tuesday, I think it's been a great redemption story for Mike Dodds. He's obviously come up trumps 2 fantastic wins in the last 2 games against West Brom and Leeds. Shows that he's tactically not out of his depth at this level. Obviously coming up against Carlos Corberan and Daniel Farker, they're no mugs in this division. They are no mugs in this division. So he really has come up trumps. And I think he's getting everyone on his side, where it comes to the point where when it comes to new managers, a lot of people are asking him to get the job. I'll come on to that a little bit later on. I think Job should play in the 9. I really do think he should play in the 9 with Pritchard in the 10. And I fancy Job to score again tomorrow. He's just getting himself in the right places at the right time. He arguably should have 2 goals in his last 2 games, but obviously he has previously stated 1 got unfortunately chalked off against West Brom. It's a tough one to call. I know we've won our last 2 in Bristol City. You haven't been on the best run of form, but I think this is the type of game we slip up in. I really, really do. I don't make it sound negative it is, but I'm just trying to be a realist. Me heart is saying the 3-1 Sunderland win, but I'm going to go with my head and say it'll be a 2-2 draw. It'd be amazing if my Dodds won 3-3, but for the life of us, I really can't say it, and I apologise if that comes across as negative, but I'm just trying to be a realist. If we go out and I'm wrong and we go out and win the game, fantastic. But I'm just trying to keep on the side of realism instead of like fantasy. I'm trying to see if we can go and win 3-3, especially without a head coach. There was a story come out last night regarding the head coach. There was a lot of rumours on the forums of Michael Beale, and honestly, if you've watched me with video reacting to Mowbray sacking what I said about Frank Lampard, Michael Beale falls into the same bracket as Frank Lampard. Just fuck off. Anyone who wants to suggest Michael Beale or anyone who wants to appoint Michael Beale, just go. He should be nowhere near this job. He's done nothing to warrant this job. he did all right at QPR. I had him top of the league, but then as soon as Wolves came, he was like, oh, I might go there. Then changed his mind. Then as soon as Rangers came, he fucked off. Turned around and said at the beginning of the week he wasn't going to leave, and by the end of the week he was holding up a Rangers scarf outside of Ibrox. So it shows the level of the fella. Couldn't get a tune out of Ahmad in Scotland. So that shows how much of he is. Apparently he's meant to be a good coach. But after speaking to a few people closer to the Rangers situation, apparently he's meant to be a horrible man manager, which is not what these young players want. An interesting name that did come out in the press last night is Jimmy Thelin. I imagine that's how you pronounce his name. I really don't know. Obviously, my Swedish is not great. He's current manager of Elfsborg. He is 45-year-old. He's been coaching since he was 35. He was coach of GS Sodra IF from 2013 2018. Got them promoted, I think. Now, I wasn't sure if he kept them up, but then he got the Elfsborg job in 2018 and has slowly progressed them. Well, he's been runner-up twice. Very, very unfortunate to be runner-up this season. He literally lost out on the title to a goal difference. I think I checked last night, it was 2 goals he missed out on of the league title. But there's rumours, the stories that he should have won it because they were playing Malmo in the last game and they only picked up 1 point from the last 2 games, and that's what cost them the league. He averages a win percent of 40. He got a 43 win percent at Kins, which is the Sodra IF team, and he's got a 47 win percentage at Elfsborg currently. I think he apparently suits our style of play, but plays it a bit of a different way. He's more efficient, he's more direct. Not like he's saying he's like old school Tony Pulis sending the ball up to a 6'5" centre forward. Just likes his passes to be a bit more direct instead of playing a shot out the back. Likes to get it forward and likes to get it quick. It's just what you read. There you see loads of stories on it. And it was picked up by the Swedish media, which you'll see the tweet in the corner of the video. But then Alan Nixon from the Sun picked it up as well. And interesting though, on Alan Nixon's story, he said Sunderland want their first choice to be in the crowd at Bristol City tomorrow. So there'll be a lot of cameras kicking about. And if it is this Jimmy Thelin, or for the fucking life is it's Michael Beale, obviously you've got to get behind them. But if it is Michael Beale, I'll be very, very disappointed. Because if the answer is Michael Beale, the question is, why the fuck did you sack Tony Mowbray? Or why have you haven't given the job to Mike Dodds? You know, I think it'll be a massive underwhelming point if we go for Michael Beale. In my heart of hearts, it won't be Michael Beale. I'm saying, like, since the moment Mowbray was sacked, the word coming out the club was we wanted a young, foreign, trendy coach. And Michael Beale doesn't fill that void, in my opinion. He just does not fill that void, in my opinion. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want. Again, it's totally free and it's totally up to you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've been Leroy SCFC. You have been an absolute delight. And hopefully I'll see you on Sunday, celebrating 3 points against Bristol City. How are the lads?